September drifts across the fields with amber leaves upon the breeze. The river hums a quiet hymn among the bending willow trees. I wonder where the pathway curves along the water's silver line, and every ripple seems to hold a distant memory of time. We once stood here beside the shore where sunlight danced upon your hair, and every promise felt like dawn rising softly through the air. But seasons move like wandering clouds across the blue uncertain sky, and every golden afternoon must slowly learn to say goodbye. Still the wind remembers you in whispers through the trees, and the river carries every dream beyond the hills we used to know, through valleys deep and quiet nights where silent waters flow. Love may fade like autumn light across the evening sky above, yet every falling leaf still sings of echoes left by love. Cello and guitar, the years have turned like ancient wheels across the roads of wandering hearts, but something gentle still remains when every other memory parts. A glance, a word, a fleeting smile, a fragile flame, the darkened claim like distant stars across the night, still softly calling out your name. Perhaps love is a quiet river flowing through the soul, never asking where it goes, only moving slow. And the river carries every dream beyond the hills we used to know, through valleys deep and quiet nights where silent waters flow. Love may fade like autumn light across the evening sky above, yet every falling leaf still sings of echoes left by
acoustic guitar picking, soft harbor ambience, distant waves. The harbor lights begin to glow across the quiet midnight bay. Each trembling beam upon the tide feels like a dream that drifted away. The wooden docks remember still the footsteps of forgotten years, and every creaking rope and mast still hums with distant sailor tears. And guitar, we walked beside these silent piers where lanterns swayed above the sea. Your laughter dancing on the wind like gulls that wandered wild and free. The tides have carried us apart beyond the reach of simple maps. Still somewhere in the restless dark, your memory, it fills the silent gaps. And though the ocean moves us far, the stars remain the same. Harbor lights in the distance, calling softly through the night. Every wave becomes a road, guided by their fading light. Love may sail beyond the years, across the restless blue, yet every quiet shoreline still whispers back to you. Begins its patient song through ropes that sway above the tide, and every distant passing ship feels like a world where dreams reside. Perhaps the heart is like the sea, too wide for time to truly bind. For every love that once was ours still drifts like starlight through the mind. Maybe love is just a harbor where wandering souls may stay before the turning of the tide carries them away. Harbor lights in the distance, calling softly through the night. Every wave becomes a road, guided by their fading light. Love may sail beyond the years, across the restless blue, yet every quiet shoreline still whispers back to you. Harmonica fading, soft guitar, ocean evening, soft piano night owns on some Manto-Lamo. The moon awakens silver fields where quiet grasses gently sway, and every star above the hills feels closer than the fading day. The meadow breathes a silent hymn of winds that wander far and wide, and somewhere in the velvet dark your memory walks beside my stride. Cello and guitar, we once stood here beneath the sky where fireflies danced in golden streams, and every whispered word we spoke felt like the beginning of our dreams. But time is like a drifting cloud across the open fields of blue. Still in the hush of midnight air, the stars remember me and you. And though the world keeps turning on, some moments softly stay, for the moonlight on the meadow still carries echoes through the night. Every dream we left behind still glimmers in its light. Love may wander far away through roads we cannot trace, yet the sky above these fields still holds your quiet grace. Begins its gentle song through branches bending in the dark, and every whisper through the leaves feels like a fragile glowing spark. Perhaps the heart is like the sky, too wide for time to truly bind, for every love that once was ours still drifts like starlight through the mind. Maybe love is just a moment written in the air, yet the stars keep shining long after it's not there. For the moonlight on the meadow still carries echoes through the night. Every dream we left behind still glimmers in its light. Love may wander far away through roads we cannot trace, yet the sky above these fields still holds your quiet grace.
Cello and piano, cello. Soft piano, evening wind bends, the lavender fields fall into shade beneath the violet painted sky, where fading sunlight lingers soft before the quiet stars arrive. The evening breeze begins to roam across the hills and through the grain, and somewhere in its gentle hush I hear your voice again. We once stood here in summer light, where endless skies were bright and wide. Your hand was warm within my own, as golden hours slowly died. Those seasons move like drifting clouds across the endless fields of blue. The colors of that distant dust still bring me back to you. For every dream the twilight held still glows within the air. Lavender skies at dusk where silent memories remain. Every breeze across the hills still whispers out your name. Love may fade like evening light across the fading view, yet somewhere in the quiet sky the stars remember you. Guitar. The first star wakes above the plain, a silver spark in velvet night, and every shadow on the field feels softer in its light. Perhaps the heart is like the dusk, a place where day and night combine, where even after love has gone its colors softly shine. Maybe love is like the sunset fading from our sight, yet the warmth it leaves behind still glows within the night. Lavender skies at dusk where silent memories remain. Every breeze across the hills still whispers out your name. Love may fade like evening light across the fading view, yet somewhere in the quiet sky the stars remember you. Night ambience fading.
Soft guitar picking, rain on distant streets. As you might only know, the rain falls softly on the empty lane, like whispered stories in the dark. Lanterns glow along the quiet road, each one a fragile spark. I'll walk beneath their amber light, where memory drifts like autumn leaves. Your voice still lingers in the air, between the silence that it weaves. Fingerstyle guitar, soft piano. The night remembers every step of footsteps fading long ago, and every corner of this town still holds the love we used to know. The windows shine with distant warmth, but I am wandering through the past, where every breath of midnight wind feels like a moment meant to last. And though the years have carried us to distant shores unknown, still the lanterns glow in quiet rain, guiding hearts that roam alone through the echoes of forgotten songs and roads we once called home. Love may drift like passing clouds across the silver sky above, but every drop of falling rain still carries traces of our love. The city sleeps beneath the stars while memories wander through my mind. 1,000 nights have come and gone, yet something gentle stays behind. A fleeting smile, a whispered word, a shadow dancing in the flame, like distant bells across the hills, still softly calling out your name. Perhaps love was never meant stay within our hands, like rivers flowing endlessly across forgotten lands. Yet every moment that we shared still shimmers in the night. Still the lanterns glow in quiet rain, guiding hearts that roam alone through the echoes of forgotten songs and roads we once called home. Love may drift like passing clouds across the silver sky above, but every drop of falling rain still carries traces of our love.
Soft orchestra guitar and crackling campfire ambience. The fire burns in quiet gold beneath the mountain's open sky, and every spark that drifts away feels like a star learning to fly. The night grows wide around the hills where ancient pines begin to sway, and in the glow of fading flames old stories find their way. gathered here in younger days, with restless hearts and wandering plans, our laughter rising with the smoke across the darkened lands. But time moves like a patient wind across the trails we used to roam. Still every ember in the fire feels like a road that leads us home. Though miles may stretch between our lives, the echoes still remain. Sing the last campfire song tonight, where quiet memories stay. Every chord becomes a bridge to dreams that slipped away. Love may wander through the years, beyond the trails we knew, yet every flame within the dark still carries thoughts of you. Violin melody, acoustic guitar. The fire begins to settle low as midnight drifts across the land, and every shadow in the light feels like a ghost of where we stand. Perhaps the heart is like the flame, a fragile glow against the night, still burning with a gentle hope of one remembered light. Maybe love is like a campfire, bright but never long, yet the warmth it leaves behind still lingers in the song. Sing the last campfire song tonight, where quiet memories stay. Every chord becomes a bridge to dreams that slipped away. Love may wander through the years, beyond the trails we knew, yet every flame within the dark still carries thoughts of you. Soft guitar, campfire fading,
We were a sentence left unfinished, hanging softly in the air. Every look a quiet question, every touch a careful dare. We memorized each other's breathing like a language never learned, standing close enough for magic, far enough to not get burned. You said timing was a river flowing where it wants to be, but rivers don't ask permission when they're pulling at the sea. Almost was enough to break me, almost was enough to stay. We were everything but certain, one brave word away. We dancing on the border of what we couldn't trust. Sometimes almost feels like forever, even when it turns to dust. I still replay the kitchen silence where your hand brushed into mine. We both felt the world shifting, but we blamed it on the wine. We were masters of avoidance, poets of the unsaid, building castles out of glances, letting real love go instead. If courage had a heartbeat, would it sound like yours that night, when you almost pulled me closer, then surrendered to the fright? Almost was enough to haunt me, enough to feel so real, enough to leave an echo. Time refuses to heal. We were standing in the doorway of what we could have been, but almost never opens, and it never lets you in. Not the weight of something true. Maybe we were safer dreaming than discovering me and you. Still I wonder in the quiet if you ever think the same, if almost ever whispers like a half-forgotten name. Almost was enough to change me, enough to let me see that love is sometimes bravery and sometimes letting be. We were beautiful and fleeting, like light before it fades. Almost was enough to hurt, but not enough to stay. Almost was enough. I was younger then. Our love, like every ending, was a test I had to pass. Held on to broken pieces like they were made of glass. I thought if I was patient, if I gave a little more, I could turn a closing window into an open door. But loving isn't fixing, and staying isn't brave. Sometimes walking softly is the strongest choice you make. I'm forgiving who I was for not knowing any better, for mistaking almost love for something meant forever, for the nights I blame my heart for breaking when it should. I'm forgiving who I was. She loved the best she could. She loved the best she could. I used to wear my silence like a medal on my chest, calling it resilience while ignoring all the rest. I let my worth be measured silhouette. I'm forgiving who I was for every tear she cried, for the hope she kept defending, even when it lied, for believing love was something she had to overprove. I'm forgiving who I was, so I can finally move. If I met her in a hallway, that girl from long ago, I'd hold her hands and tell her there's so much she doesn't know. I'd say you're not too fragile, you're not too much to hold. The ones who couldn't keep you just weren't meant to be your home. Growth is just a softer name for breaking into light, and every wrong direction still taught my heart what's right. I'm forgiving who I was and thanking her as well for daring to believe in love, even when it fell. She carried me through heartbreak, through fire and through flood. I'm forgiving who I was. She loved the best she could. The best she could. I'm still healing, so be gentle. I still flinch at sudden silence, still brace for doors to close. My heart remembers storms, even when the sky looks calm and rose. You found me in the aftermath of something I survived, smiling like I'm fearless, but I'm fragile deep inside. I'm learning how to trust again, but slowly is the key if you're gonna love me. Be gentle with me, I'm still mending seams, still waking from the echo of unfinished dreams. Hold my hand like glass, like something meant to be. If you're gonna stay, be gentle with me. Softly, slowly, I don't need dramatic promises or fireworks in the dark, just honesty that lingers like a steady kind of spark. I've had love that felt like thunder, loud and burning bright. Now I'm craving something that feels like morning light. There's courage in beginning when you've known goodbye. So if we're turning pages, let's not rush the wine. Be gentle with me when I hesitate, when old ghosts are whispering that this will end the same. my doubts with patience until they finally ease. If you're going to love me gently, please. I don't need saving, I saved myself before. But loving someone softly is something I adore. Show me that forever doesn't have to shout, that safety can be certain without any doubt. Maybe love is quieter than what I knew before. Maybe it's not breaking but becoming something more. Be gentle with me and I'll give you truth, not the guarded version, not the armored youth. I'll meet you in the open where fear no longer leads. If you're going to love me, be gentle with me. Gentle with me. We were like once. We were the echo in an empty cathedral, young enough to call it forever. Your hands carry galaxies in silence. Mine trembled like unspoken letters. We traced our names on borrowed windows, breathing futures into the cold. Every promise felt like scripture, every heartbeat uncontrolled. But seasons move without permission, and innocence is rarely worn. We held the sun between our fingers, never knowing it could burn. We were light once, burning without fear. Heaven in the quiet when you pulled me near. We were fireflies in slow motion, dancing on borrowed time. Tell me where the glow went. Tell me when we crossed that line. We were like once. Now your voice is just a shoreline where my memory goes to drown. Every almost and what if still spins this silence round. I keep your shadow in my pocket like a photograph that fades. Love is just a fragile language time eventually betrays. And I replay our conversations like prayers that lost their creed. We were poetry in motion, now we're verses incomplete. We were light once, brighter than the dawn, golden in the fragile before the gold was gone. We were constellations falling soft against the night. Tell me why the dark came, tell me why we lost the light. Would we still believe in always, or is forever just too weak? Maybe love was never dying, maybe it just learned to hide. Maybe we were meant for burning, not for staying side by side. We were like once, I still feel the flame somewhere in the quiet. You whisper my name. We were more than just a moment, more than wrong or right. Even if it faded, we were light. We were light once. Too quiet. Your sweater still draped on the chair, like you're coming back for it soon. Dust settles softly on memories that still hum your favorite tune. I didn't know how loud love was until it disappeared. The silence after you walked out was the loudest thing I've heard. I used to breathe in rhythm with the rise and fall of you. Now every single exhale feels like learning something new. I'm learning to breathe alone without your hand in mine. Learning how to let the night pass without a sign. Every memory trembles, but I'm steady on my own. I never knew how strong I was till I breathed alone. Inhale, let it hurt. Exhale, let it go. The mirror doesn't recognize the girl I used to be. She built a world around your name. Now she's rebuilding me. I rearranged the furniture so echoes wouldn't stay. Shifted all the fragile things that spelled out yesterday. I thought love was oxygen, something I would lose. But maybe it's a muscle we decide to use. I'm learning to breathe alone through midnight's heavy air, letting every broken thought unravel into prayer. Every tear that falls tonight is proof that I have grown. I never knew how brave I'd be, learning on my own. Maybe hearts don't shatter, maybe they expand, making space for futures we don't yet understand. Maybe losing you was finding something truer, a version of myself, a little softer, stronger, newer. I loved you like forever, but forever changed its tone. And somewhere in the breaking, I found a backbone. I'm breathing on my own now, and it doesn't feel the same. But different doesn't mean I have to drown in pain. Every lonely sunrise There's 1,000 windows glowing in buildings I don't know. Every silhouette has someone, but I'm walking home alone. Taxi lights like shooting stars disappear too fast. This city keeps on moving like it's outrunning its past. I thought a crowded skyline would quiet what I feel, but loneliness gets louder when everything is real. It's a city full of strangers, and I'm one of them tonight, blending into sidewalks under artificial light. Every face is passing like a wave against the shore. Funny how you can feel invisible in a crowd of thousands more. Strangers like me. The cafe on the corner still closes at the same time. I sit beside the window watching other people's lives. I wonder if they're searching for something they can't name, or if I'm the only one here playing memory games. I used to think that distance was measured just in miles, but you can stand beside someone and still feel exiled. It's a city full of strangers, mirrors in disguise, everyone protecting what's behind their eyes. Every heart is carrying a story never shown. Maybe we're not lonely, maybe we're unknown. Maybe I'm not missing you. Maybe I'm missing who I was before the skyline turned my sky from blue. Maybe this is growing, standing on my own, learning how to build a life that feels like home alone. Neon doesn't scare me, silence doesn't win. I'm finding quiet strength in the noise I'm living in. It's a city full of strangers, but I'm not lost anymore. Every step is leading me somewhere I haven't been before. I don't need familiar hands to tell me I belong. Sometimes being on your own is where you grow strong. City full of strangers, but I'm not afraid. Snow falls quieter than goodbye ever did. I write your name in margins of a notebook by my bed. Ink bleeds like the memory of words we never said. The heater hums a lonely tune against the window pane. December keeps reminding me of love that turned to rain. We thought we'd last through seasons, through frost and summer skies, but winter has a way of showing what survives. These are winter letters I never meant to send, pages full of honesty I'm learning not to defend. Every line is closure, every tear set free. Some words are meant for healing, not for you to read. Let them fall like snow. Your scarf is in the hallway, still hanging where you left. I almost put it in a box, but I'm not ready yet. Outside the world is silver, soft and cold and wide. Inside I'm thawing slowly from everything we tried. I don't hate the winter or the way it made me see that love can be a chapter, not the whole story. These are winter letters written just for me, confessions in the quiet of who I'm meant to be. Every frozen promise melts eventually, and what was once a heartbreak becomes clarity. If I mailed these pages, would it change a thing? Or are they just reminders of the strength that endings bring? Snow doesn't ask forgiveness for covering the ground. It simply makes the broken look softer when it's found. Maybe love was beautiful even as it closed. Not every wilted flower means the garden's lost its rose. These are winter letters I'm finally letting go, folding up the past like footprints in the snow. Every silent sentence helped my heart believe some goodbyes are blessings in disguise as grief. Winter letters never sent, but heaven I didn't expect to see you. You were standing by the doorway like a ghost I used to know. Same quiet smile you carried in a life from long ago. We said hello too softly, like the past might overhear. Two people full of history, pretending it's not here. Your voice still sounds familiar, but the silence in between feels wider than the distance of everywhere we've been. We almost tried again. I saw it in your eyes, a fragile little maybe hiding in disguise. For a moment we were standing on the edge of what once grew, but almost isn't always something hard should do. that slipped away like strangers, carefully avoiding what we used to say. Your laugh was still the same one that once undid my guard. But echoes don't mean futures, and memories are hard. Time didn't break us loudly, it just slowly rearranged two hearts that once were perfect into people who had changed. We almost tried again, but the timing felt unsure, like reopening a window in a house without a door. Every glance was asking if we'd risk the truth again. But sometimes love survives best by staying where it's been. Would we find a brand new rhythm or repeat the old refrain? Maybe love remembered us better than we could. Maybe what we had before was already understood. Not every almost ending needs a second chance to mend. Some stories stay beautiful because they never bend. We almost tried again, but maybe that's enough to know our hearts once held a kind of fearless love. And walking in opposite directions didn't make it untrue. Some loves don't last forever, but they last inside of you. We almost tried again. Morning's quieter now, but it's still beautiful. The curtains move like ocean waves in the early summer breeze. Sunlight paints the wooden floor in quiet melodies. There was a time this room felt heavy, like the walls could hear my pain. But healing has a funny way of changing every frame. I used to fear the morning when the night would finally end. Now I see beginnings in places I have been. There's a light through the window and it's falling on my face, like the world is gently telling me it's not too late. Every broken moment, every tear I knew led me to this quiet light, shining something new. Let it in, let it stay. The kettle sings a small hello from across the tiny room. Simple things feel louder when the silence makes them bloom. I'm learning how to breathe again without the weight of fear. Turns out peace was waiting just outside those years. I thought the past would follow like a shadow on my skin, but sunlight has a way of softening where it's been. There's a light through the window, warmer than before. and every ray reminds me I survived you. Maybe pain was never trying just to stay. Maybe it was guiding me somewhere far away. Every dark December, every lonely spring was quietly preparing the peace I'm living in. I'm not the same girl who waited by the door. I'm someone stronger than I ever was before. There's a light through the window, brighter than I knew, and the world keeps turning whether hearts stay true. Every ending taught me something I can see. The love I needed most was waiting here with me. Light through the window, still shining. It's 3 a.m. I'm still awake. The ceiling knows my secrets better than you do. It's heard every unsent message I almost sent to you. My phone lights up the darkness like it's asking me to try. But pride is such a fragile thing, and so am I. There's something about the quiet that makes the truth appear. Daylight is for pretending, but honesty lives here. It's 3 a.m. honesty spilling over me. All the things I never said, all the things we couldn't be. If I called, would you answer, or let it fade to blue? It's funny how the bravest thoughts only come when I'm without you. Don't send it, don't send it. I rehearse imaginary conversations where we both get it right, where timing isn't broken and love survives the night. But reality is quieter, less cinematic than my head. You moved on in daylight, I'm still here instead. There's courage in confession, but peace in letting be. And I'm still choosing which one feels more like me. It's 3 a.m. honesty, raw and unrefined, where missing you feels logical and leaving feels unkind. If I knocked on your memory, would it let me through? Or am I just a chapter you already outgrew? Maybe love isn't returning, maybe it's reliefs. Maybe closure isn't answers. Maybe it's just peace. I don't need to send the message to prove that what we had was real. Some feelings don't require the other heart to feel. I can miss you without chasing. I can ache and still be strong. I can let the night be honest without proving I was wrong. It's 3 a.m. honesty, but dawn is creeping in, and clarity looks different in the light of morning skin. I don't have to text you to validate the truth. Some loves are meant to shape you, not to stay with you. It's 3 a.m. Don't stay with you. It's 3 a.m. And I'm finally sleeping. Rain on the highway, blurring every sign. Headlights turn to halos in the rear view of my mind. Your name is on the dashboard and fingerprints of steam. I'm driving through the wreckage of a half-finished dream. We said we needed distance, like distance could repair. But miles don't fix a fracture, they just prove it's there. There's rain on the highway and static on the line. I'm leaving what we almost were, somewhere behind. Every mile between us feels heavier than before, but staying would have hurt even more. Let it wash away, let it fall. The radio keeps playing songs we used to know. Funny how the smallest chords can undo letting go. I roll the window halfway, let the cold air in, trying to convince myself this is where I win. Maybe love's not measured by who stays the longest. Maybe walking away is sometimes strongest. There's rain on the highway, but clarity in me. I can finally see what we couldn't be. Every tear the sky cries feels honest and true. The storm outside is softer than losing you. Ooh, ooh. is never truly mine. The rain keeps falling steady, like it understands. Some endings are just mercy, disguised as open hands. There's rain on the highway, but dawn is up ahead. Not every road we travel is meant to be misread. Every mile is healing, every breath is new. The storm was never ending me, it was ending you. Rain on highway, rain on the highway, washing us away. I was quiet, too quiet. I've been like branches in the winter, so the storm would pass me by. Learned to call it compromise when it was just goodbye. I measured every sentence so you wouldn't feel confined. Made myself a smaller room for your restless mind. I thought love was proving how much I could take, but hearts aren't built for folding every time they break. I was soft enough to hold you, soft enough to kiss, soft enough to disappear when you weren't there. But I'm not soft enough to vanish, not soft enough to fray. If love requires erasing me, it's not soft enough to stay. I won't fade, I won't fold. You said I was your safe place, your calm inside the war. But safety isn't silence, and love is something more. I carried all your chaos like it made me strong. But strength without a boundary doesn't last too long. There's a difference between patience and forgetting who you are, between lighting someone else and dimming your own star. I was soft enough to hold you through every reckless night, soft enough to whisper it'll all be alright. But I'm not soft enough to break now, not soft enough to sway. If loving you means losing me, I choose myself today. Maybe I was taught that love is quiet sacrifice, that staying small is kindness, and giving is the price. But tenderness is powerful, and gentleness is brave, and I can be a lighthouse without becoming a wave. I don't regret the loving or the tears I let you see. I just regret believing still soft enough for truth. But I won't trade my wholeness for someone's fragile youth. If love is meant to grow me, not slowly